Hello, I got you now.
Hi. Sorry
Hey.
about that.
Oh, everything's
We
fine. Everything's fine.
what happened was is that we're on a like a trip for a wedding out of town, and it's still in Florida, but it's in the tip of the Panhandle where the time zone changed. And sorry about that.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Cool.
I knew you were on a trip, and so I didn't know if that's what happened or not, but it's all good. So tell me, what do y'all got going on?
All right, go ahead.
All right. No, so we started. We're on module 3 so far. We were listening to some of the programming on the road trip, so it's been a good time to do that. And we have sent out our first batch of letters out of state owners in a specific city in Dade County. So it's not exactly where we live, but it's close by, and we just thought that that would be a good, location to start. So we're expecting to, get calls back from people who are out of state. So not necessarily having the face-to-face meeting with them. So, maybe you can give us some guidance on that as far as like dealing with people who are out of area.
So that's what they need.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Winnie. We've been enjoying it. I'm not wearing my button right now, but
Yeah,
I'm aware that I'm gonna go back to the hotel and get it. You know what I'm saying?
Jason used to make so much fun of me. He'd be like, "We're going to dinner and a movie. You're not going to watch." I'm like, "You don't know that."
Exactly.
I'm so proud of you. Y'all are doing great. Do you have any
Yeah.
other questions? Is everything okay? Does all that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just we just need to get through it all, and we need to just, continue with
Yeah.
following the weekly activities, or actually really start them because we haven't really done a complete week.
There's a
But
lot
yeah,
to do.
no, yeah.
Another thing, y'all are doing fantastic on Facebook and just planting these ideas. I'm serious. Wearing that button and having it in your picture, and it may take 2 or 3 weeks, but somebody's going to send you a message and be like, "What the hell does that button say? Why are you
I love
always
it.
wearing it?"
I love it. I wear the magnetic one. I love it. It's part of my uniform. People ask, they're like, "Oh, you sell houses?" Yes, I do. Or
Hey, when people ask that, do we want to say because when you give your little elevator pitch, it's like, do we want to say, hey, we're looking for vacant houses? Like, do we want to be that specific? That's how I feel like I would come off like, yeah, no, we're looking to buy vacant houses. And
So
I don't
you
know.
and I will say vacant because we speak real estate. Like that's us back up here in our little real estate world again. I buy empty houses. I buy houses that people don't want anymore. I buy houses that are a problem. I buy houses that people are fighting over whether or not they're going to make the mortgage payment or not. I buy houses from people who are tired of their tenants calling in the middle of the night. Like all of that is stuff that anybody, like my 3rd grade stepson can understand that. Vacant, you think people are going to understand that, but it's a little bit like,
yeah. But you want to be specific as far as those relatable examples, so that they're not just like, because we did see a for sale by owner sign while we were here, and he called, the guy owns the property free and clear, and it's like it didn't seem like the right fit type of thing, just because it was like, I don't know.
I just did it because it was something I figured you do, and I was like, I'm just gonna call. It's a vacation rental. I know some of your people in the group are doing vacation. I called. I was like, let me break this ice.
yeah.
He's selling it for $180,000.
No, 480.
480. Okay. And I was just, all right, good. I said, hey, I'll come by and check it out. Maybe I'll take pictures like you do.
But I might have disqualified them in my head when they shouldn't have been.
So one thing you can say is, so how much do you rent this thing for every month? Is it empty right now? How much are you losing every month when it's not occupied? Does it need any repairs? So we're trying to find some pain. We're trying to find a problem. There's a reason he put that FSBO sign out there, and it might have nothing to do with the house. It might be that his daughter is sick and he wants to move to South Carolina. But he needs to get rid of this house first. And so we're trying to find out, these people are people, and they're going to like y'all because you're people. And you can say, you know what, I understand that, like, if I was in that position, I would want to move to South Carolina as soon as possible. You know, and if this house is the only thing that's keeping you here, how about I come over to tonight or tomorrow morning and see if there's anything that I can do so that you can go and do what you need to do. Or it may not be a bad situation. It may be that he got a new grandbaby in Arizona and he wants to go be there for when she takes her first step or whatever. And so he's figuring, I don't know, 6 months until then. So he's got 6 months to sell it. Yeah, but what happens in the meantime? I mean, that's 6 months that you're losing income. That's 6 months that you're missing her first this and that and the other, you know, whatever. Like, what if there was a way that I could make it possible you could go, like, next week? There's lots of different reasons people want to sell that have nothing to do with the house. It may be that, you know, her husband died and she kept up with the property, and every time she drives over there, every time she gets a check, she just thinks of her husband, and it makes her kind of sad and depressed, and then she has to, like, deal with that for the rest of the day. Well, gosh, that's no way to live. Let me just start dealing with this house for you, and you can go on and, you know, live with the grandkids and then, you know, whatever. So you tell them where they are, and you tell them how you can help them get to where they want to be. And we just use the house as a tool.
Got it.
Sorry, I feel like I just it'll be like, on you.
Hey, no, I take it. I'll take it. I look at it like a little homework assignment. Like, literally, I called right before this call. I was just kind of, it's, you know, Destin, Florida is a little vacation area, and I saw for sale by owner. And we're going to go play some golf, which is on the property. And I did tell him that I was going to go check out his little information that he left outside the, you know, the property.
Good. Is he local or is he gone?
Yeah, he's local, because he said if you want to see it, give me a holler.
All right, cool.
Good. All right, Winnie. Thanks a lot. You know, I like your little sayings. I use the elephant one a lot. I think the next day I told somebody, like, how do you eat an elephant?
Yeah.
And you got to think about it like that too. Y'all know from regular real estate that there's lots of little things that we got to get through, but it's just one step at a time. It's one bite at a time. And so, you know, we're talking about wanting $1 million portfolio, but we're only going to get there one deal at a time, one step at a time. So keep going. I think you're totally on the right path.
And the Jesus one, I love that one too. Like, you know, you don't stand like this, you know.
No, the turtle one, that, and the giraffe, you use that one.
I use the giraffe one too.
And people are going to like that too, though. Whether you're talking to rich people or poor people, when you can tell them that, you know, like, y'all are looking at this like a turtle, and they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, you need to be a giraffe in this situation. Like, I'm up here saying I can help you, but you're looking at it like a big problem. It's not. You can go deal with whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
People,
no one else is going to talk to them like that.
Nobody else is going to talk to them like that. Absolutely not. Nobody's going to take the time. Everybody's going to be about the numbers. And sorry, Glenn, are going to be about this, and this, and it's going to be a hard sell. And that don't work.
You're right. All right. I know we took up, you know, I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Y'all let me know if you have any other questions, and keep up the good work. I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
All right now.
All right. Bye, y'all. Have fun this weekend.
Bye.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye.